want to go biking on this cool trail, but I've never gone biking on anything other than a road before. How am I supposed to use this? Why are these tires so big? What is this chain thing? What's all this stuff going on here?
I can tell you something about that.
Like what?
All types of things about a bike. You ever been on a trail before? First thing you need? Helmet.
Oh, that might come in handy.
It's cold outside. Gloves.
Hey, thanks.
Alright. Stairs are big, so you don't fall. Got obstacles around these parts of town. Yep.
Do the big tires help for going over snow?
They sure do.
Well, that's good to know.
Yep.
I'm used to just riding around on roads all the time with my thin, tired bike.
Ah.
There's a tree in my way. How am I supposed to get around that?
Oh, you're gonna jump that stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Like...
Yeah.
Whoops.
Yeah. You want to make sure you buckle this guy, though. Helmets don't do anything when they are not buckled.
Might just fall right off. Now I'm ready to bike.
We may need some more techniques.
I can ride my bike with no handlebars, no handlebars, no handlebars. I can ride my bike with no handlebars, no handlebars, no handlebars. Look at me, hands in the air like it's good to be alive. And I'm a famous rapper even when the paths are all crookedy. I can show you how to do-si-do, I can show you how to scratch a record. I can take apart the remote control and I can almost put it back together. I can tie a knot in a cherry stem, I can tell you about Leif Erikson. I know all the words to De Colores and I'm proud to be an American. Me and my friend saw a platypus, me and my friend made a comic book. And guess how long it took? I can do anything that I want, cause look.
Welcome to the mountain bike crash course on safety and riding technique. Now, number one thing when you're going bike riding, always wear a helmet. It can keep your head safe and save your life someday. Number two, wear gloves. You don't know if it's going to be cold or if stuff's going to hit your hand, and it's just a good thing to have. Also, you can wear protective goggles and glasses if you want, to keep stuff from hitting you in the face or, hitting you when you go over it in the ground, twigs and branches and such. Now let's start off with some safety tips.
Alright, so now we're going to test our bike out a few times. Make sure it's all safe to ride before we roll out. So the first test we're going to do is the bounce test. So what you do, pick up the old bicycle, drop her down, you can do it a few times. And all you're looking for is that nothing falls off this thing. And I don't see any screws on the ground, so we're good. Then we're going to test out the brakes. So we're just going to squeeze on the front brake here and see it's not moving anywhere. We're going to do the same for the back, and it is locked. So we're looking pretty safe.
Another thing you want to make sure your bike has before you go out mountain biking is that the air is in the tires, that the tires are filled with air and that they won't go flat on you. Otherwise you won't be able to bike very well. Straddle the bike. Place one foot on the pedal in the 2 o'clock position, ready to initiate the power stroke.
Alright.
With both hands on the handlebars, push with the foot that is still on the ground. I don't like that.
Walk down straight ahead. Alright, so the next safety test we'll be doing, it's called the twist test. So what you do, you take your legs, stick them between here, right in between the tire, and then twist. And you see my handlebars are straight. That's what you want. You don't want them to go sideways or nothing.
So sometimes when going down trails, you come across a very tight angle, like so. And in this case, you have two options. You could either go down full speed and try to wing it. Sometimes it might go off the trail, you never know. Or you could apply the brakes beforehand so you don't lose the majority of your momentum and go around at a speed that feels comfortable for you. Otherwise, you might just go too fast and you might miss it, and then you're just going to have a bad time.
Alright, this sign right here is a curvy road sign. It means that ahead, the road or trail will curve. And if you don't do the curves, you're gonna have a bad time. This is why you always need to stay on trail.
To test that your mountain bike will go fast is to see how well the wheels spin. See, that's looking good. This one's gonna go. But this one here, not really spinning much. You'd want to get that fixed, otherwise you're not gonna have a good time on the trail.
Right here, it's a downhill sign. Means you're not going to be going uphill. You're going to be going downhill. When you're going down on a trail, make sure that you're watching out what is in front of your tire, what's in front of your head.
So when you're mountain biking and you might be going up a hill, one thing you could do is change the gears on the bike to a lower gear that allows you to go up easier without struggling so much. For instance, if it's at a 5, you could maybe switch it down to a 3 or a 2, so it'll be pedaling more, but it won't be as hard on your legs, and then you can go uphill better. Now, when you have an obstacle on your way, when you're going down the trail, you could either duck under this, or if you think it's too low, safely bring your bike to a stop by applying the brakes and go under it. Better you go under it safely than lose a head, because that might be what happens. So if you're going down trail and you see an obstacle in your way, say a fallen tree, one way to get around it quickly may be to execute a bunny hop. And to do a bunny hop, what you got to do is put your feet on the pedals, and when you get right up next to it, pull up the front of your bike, bring it close to your chest, and keep on going over like. I've fallen and I need help.
Not my friend. Good thing I have my first aid kit on me. There you go.
Oh, all better.
Oh, good thing he's all fixed.
Oh, thank you. I wouldn't know what to do without that. I'm really glad you brought a first aid kit out mountain biking. Well, that'll be it for today on bicycle safety and trail. Fuck.
Yeah, I'll talk for the second part.
Thanks for coming and watching on how to. Thanks for watching our mountain bike safety and riding technique crash course. Hope to see you out there.
Hope you guys learned a lot. Catch you on the flip side. We don't know what we're doing.